number of times and uses nature to manage his post-traumatic stress.
Oh.
Ooh, strapped in, ready to roll.
Is this the way?
I don't know. You tell me. All right, Rob, let's start it simple. How was your deployment?
I'd say it was pretty mild. I mean, we got bombed, like mortared a couple times. Shot at like once.
So you finish your deployment, you come home, you get out. Then what happens?
Then I was having some trouble adjusting, so started drinking a lot. I got to the point where I would wake up in the middle of the night, like heavy breathing. I literally thought I might have a heart attack in my sleep from the nightmares. It basically just felt like this extreme anxiety, and I didn't have my brothers in arms with me anymore.
So we're here at Lonesome Lake. I think actually kind of fitting for kind of what, you know, post-traumatic stress can feel like. You feel like you're alone a lot of times, but it's also awe-inspiring here. Talk to me a little bit about just being out in nature and how that can, you know, maybe help open up some of your, you know, your closed thinking.
When I'm on trail, I feel like I can be vulnerable around other people because we're all kind of on this, like a communal quest. We're all kind of working towards the same common goal. So we got a little bit over 2 miles to go.
Okay. All right.
So we all have somewhat of an understanding of each other, just base. And then we come out here and we have these fulfilling conversations by the campfires at night, looking at the stars. It's just, it instills hope where you might not have had it before. I've definitely learned to be a lot more patient. You're climbing these big mountains. Even when I come back, I'm like, I cannot believe I climbed that. But when you're doing it, it's just one foot in front of the other. It's so easy. Try not to injure yourself. Take it easy and enjoy it. Absorb as much as you can. I have never actually heard of PTSD being fully healed. Have you?
No.
Okay. So...
But I have heard you can have symptoms greatly reduced. I had this stellate ganglion block. I feel a lot better. My anxiety is way down, but then I'm still not sleeping great. I'm still like, I still have moments of like, you know, shudder and panic. I'm not naive to the fact that in a year, I might be right back where I was. Like even the doctor said there's people that have to come back and get the shot again.
Yeah. I don't feel like it'll ever go away. But there are times when I'm managing it better, and there's times when I'm not. Being open-minded is huge for healing. If you feel like you're trapped in a corner, you have to look at the other corners in the room. And then look, there might be a window. There could be a door.
Scripps News.
I'm Richard Karn, and I love my hose. My hose is lightweight.
Oh, no.
My hose will not kink.
Come on!
And my hose is anti-leak. It ain't those old hoses. This is my hose. The new pocket hose Copper Bullet, now infused with real copper, so your water is always clean and lead-free. Just turn on the water and watch your hose grow and grow to a full-size 3/4-inch hose. It stretches and expands like a rubber band. And when you turn off the water, away it goes, shrinking and squeezing that water out until it's practically bone dry. and that makes it easy to carry and put away. Our new inner tube uses 3 layers of high-strength latex on the inside. Then it's wrapped in a new polymer filament jacket, similar to the technology used in forest fire hoses because it's light and tough. 3 times stronger than the other hoses. It's guaranteed for 10 years. Nearly impossible to tear or snag. And the redesigned connector protector helps stop leaks at the spigot. But my favorite part of our new hose build, the oversized, easy-to-grip fittings. Easy on and off, even with gloves. With more than 100 patents worldwide, it's the best pocket hose in the world. Get the super light 25-foot pocket hose copper bullet today for only $29.99. But wait, call now and get our copper spray nozzle with our exclusive thumb drive free. Simply use your thumb to turn off and on. And with 10 unique patterns, you'll have a setting for every job. It's a $30 value, yours free with every 50-foot copper bullet. But it's not available in stores. This is an exclusive release of our newest pocket hose. There is a strict limit of 3 per order, so don't wait. Order now.
To order, call 1-800-401-8930 or visit copperbullethose.com. So call 1-800-401-8930 or visit copperbullethose.com. Order now.
Rob and I had one more stop before I left New Hampshire. The home of one of Rob's battle buddies, who died a few years ago.
Hi, Susan.
Hi.
Despite family and friends encouraging him to seek treatment for post-traumatic stress, Stephen refused.
You could tell, like, he was suffering from PTSD because many nights I'd hear him yelling. When he slept, he'd move the dresser in front of his bedroom door.
Standing at his memorial, I could relate to Stephen's story. Not wanting to ask for help, not wanting anything on your record, no one knowing. I just wish he would have found some way to break through that isolation.
My fellow Americans, after 20 years of war in Afghanistan, I refuse to send another generation of America's sons and daughters to fight a war that should have ended long ago.
Of the 4 days that we're here, this is the rainy one. And it just so happens to be the day that we came here. The thing for me that I've learned is that it's okay to be sad. It's okay to grieve. You know, it's just like the weather. It'll pass and move on to brighter days.
On September 11th, I went to New York to meet up with a group of surfers who paddle out into Jamaica Bay every year to remember their friends and family.
Grab your surfboard. Anchor's going to lead us out single file, forming a circle. Liz will be giving you everybody a flower. We stand here in front of the Breezy Point 9/11 Living Memorial on the 20th anniversary of the murder of 2,999 innocent souls.
NYPD Detective Alec Herman, September 11th responder, toxins. Florence M. Gregory.
Michael Edward Roberts, FDNY, engine 214.
Ann McGovern.
And our own Dennis McLean, FDNY, from 9/11 related illnesses just the other day.
Being in New York that day made me feel lucky to be alive. 20 years after the event that sent me to war, it was time for me to stop living in the past. For a long time, I felt stuck. From where I was 3 months ago to today, I'm not cured, but I'm moving in the right direction. The last 15 years won't dictate the next 15 years.
Welcome to Good to Know. I'm your host, Alexa Liacco. Well, everybody loves a good comeback story, and we have plenty of those to share with you today. For some, the odds just seem stacked against them in life.
Made some terrible choices, struggled with addiction.
World's favorite pastimes, and nowhere did it enjoy greater popularity than in the Old West. This is the story of a fateful Nevada stake race, and I call it Half a Loaf. The story begins, however, not on the western frontier, but in far-off Virginia.
All right, I have $900. Going once, going twice. Sold to the gentleman for $900. Come, gentlemen. Now, just a moment. The sale may not be quite over. I crave your indulgence for just a moment.
Now what? Well, there won't be much left after the creditors are paid. I thought you might have changed your mind about Country Squire.
Look, we went through all that before. This was my father's favorite horse. And he is not for sale.
Well, he's way past his rate.